Despite a $1 billion plus cash infusion by the federal government, clearly not enough has been done to provide for small business. In one case, which I document on our website, a check for $250 for a single location of a multi-unit chain restaurant, and a case overall of $20,000 was received for a business that realized a loss in sales of over $2 million. Meanwhile, Commerce Corporation recently announced the creation of a $36 million loan to what is now referred to as hashtag 38Soccer, AKA Tidewater Landing, for the benefit of developer Fortuitous Partners. My question, given the ease or the relative ease at which the availability of this credit line was generated and its generous repayment terms, will the government of Rhode Island create a $50 million line of credit to support the existing locally based business community with similar repayment terms? Sales tax collected by these businesses will be used to repay their credit lines.
Yeah, so you're not telling me anything we don't know, right? We know that the businesses, small businesses needed more of the CARES Act dollars, and I intend to do a review of how the CARES Act dollars were spent and then appropriate the funds, so those funds to the businesses in the form of grants. I've also been on the record to talk about that the small businesses need a long-term strategy in terms of a loan program. So we intend to bring all the CEOs of banks together along with the SBA to talk about a state guaranteed and a SBA guaranteed loan program like you're talking about. So, and then the other thing, while I got the attention of the small businesses out there, that thank you for doing that, is that the PPP loans are critical. So right now we're approaching over $800 million of PPP loans that have gone out. That's the SBA program, right? The payroll protection plan, a plan for the small business. We need to drive that up to $2 billion or more, like we approached in the first round, and we can do that. But every business out there that qualifies, we want you to apply for that PPP loans. That's going to bring far more resources than what we can put on in terms of the CARES Act. We're talking about billions of dollars there. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars in the other place. So,
respectfully, and you've been on the forefront of this, to your eternal credit. Right? We're talking about a government that right now, and we've had 8 or 9 months to talk about this, think about this. We've had 8 or 9 months to create a plan, and yet seemingly without any hesitation, the state's willing to offer $36 million now to Fortuitous Partners, with nearly sales tax being the repayment for it. So where's the justice in that?
We're going to talk about the COVID right now, but I'd be happy to follow up because you and I have disagreed on this for a long time. The two separate issues, and the small businesses are absolutely a priority in my new administration, and it will continue to be as it has been in the past.
Regular Rhode Island businesses don't.